Well, should we go ahead and reveal the end of the show? Because it was a very short shot anyway. Is that at the very end of the show, there's Roman sitting in his room again, and he's sore and he's all beat up. And he realizes he's got to do what he's got to do. And he gets out his fancy Dan phone and he speaks into it. He says, "Call the wise man." And the place blows because they're watching it on the screen, right? And it's a big pop. And then he gets the number you have reached is not in service.
Which is better than when Paul used to pretend to be his own roommate.
Well, yeah. He's not here. I'll tell him when he gets back in. But so, and then everybody's, oh. So now, sorry, wrong number.
So why is he trying to call the wise man? Is it just to be there in their corner? Is it because they need help getting a fifth partner?
They need advice. They need wiseness. They need wiseosity. And where do you get wiseosity from but the wise man?
Should Heyman return looking exactly the same, or would it be a disappointment if he didn't grow out his beard and let his hair turn white and he comes back looking more wizardly?
He comes back looking like fucking Sika, is what you're saying?
I guess not. I guess not.
What about if he came back weighing 178 pounds?
I don't think that will be happening. I don't think that's ever happened maybe in his career. But
hey, when I weighed 220, I had about 25 pounds on him.
The pop he got when they mentioned him, and when we talked about the top of the review, the things you remember from this show, that's really the thing you remember.
Yeah.
Is him trying to get the wise man on the phone, and he wasn't there. I'm lucky I saw it live because I went back to watch it a second time on the DVR, that one part, because I took it off mute because I was watching the Jake Paul Tyson thing. It cut off on my DVR. All we get is Roman coming into the dressing room, holding his ribs, and then it cuts off. Thank God I didn't have to rely on that. And it's a WWE thing. It's everywhere as soon as it happens, but...
Well, but you know what? That they milked it all the way till the end of the show. And it was just, a 30-second thing, so mine caught it, and boom, right at the end of it, froze up also. But it was very important. That's what it was.
So who do you think the fifth member will be of their team? Without knowing anything, because we're, a couple of weeks away, we'll do the preview next week.
If it wasn't going to be Seth, they wouldn't have done this business, I don't think. And I think it'll be Seth because of the necessity of him wanting to get his hands on Bronson Reed, but Brock would be fucking fabulous. Holy shit.
How about if they go to the ring with Seth and then Heyman shows up with Brock expecting to be the partner and then you have problems. See, that's the best thing about the bloodline stuff. You never really know where it's going exactly. You think you do, and they kind of go in a certain way, and then because it's classic Heyman. Heyman can't do endings. This doesn't need an ending.
Yeah.
Just keep it going, like the days of our lives.
He can never wrap anything up, but he can keep it going for fucking ever.
That's right.
And does Heyman need to show up in person if it was Brock?
Yes.
We were thinking that Heyman would preface Brock returning, but maybe would Brock show up, in the clinch, having been sent by Heyman?
Heyman has to show up with Brock if it's a part of this. Or Heyman has to walk out and wave Brock out because everyone knows, even when Roman was feuding with Brock, remember? Brock was like, "You didn't know I was here. I told him." They still had the relationship in the middle of that feud, Heyman and Lesnar on camera.
Well, and remember also, and by the way, we've still got CM Punk and Drew McIntyre that's floating around out there taking time off selling the last match.
Logan Paul, not around in a long time either.
Well, yeah, the way he fucking sucked up to Agent Orange, he could stay gone. But no, the point is, what they mentioned that Punk was off limits because of respect to Heyman, right? Remember? They mentioned that when Punk first came back. So there's ways and things and ways and means.